I guess I will close this out with my pick for game of the year.
I've been waiting
And
with bated breath for this, Jett.
okay.
I couldn't sleep last night.
Man, there were a lot of great games in 2018, and some that I really enjoyed. I loved Tetris Effect a lot. That one really caught me by surprise, and there was a good week and a half where I was like, "Oh man, this is incredible, blowing my mind, loving the music, loving the gameplay, just loving the recontextualization of Tetris." I loved God of War and I think revitalizing of Kratos and making that story in that world matter. Just the whole interactions with him and his son, and on top of like revamping the gameplay so that it's just this total package now. But my game of the year is the one and only Celeste.
Oh,
Yay, Celeste.
Yeah.
This one came out really early in 2018, and I played it, and it left a huge mark in my mind and my heart like the entire year. I've been thinking about it all the time. I talk about it all the time, sing its praises. I've been telling you guys to play it for months, Matt and John in particular, and you guys both ended up playing it.
yeah, I beat it.
Yep.
You beat it. There you go. And I know John's played it a bunch. And
Yeah, I haven't beat it yet, but I'm playing it yet.
all right, great. And like some of the things that make it really stand out for me, it was just like one, the gameplay is excellent. It's just this very like, it seems simple enough, like jump from point A to point B, but then the jumping mechanics and the grabbing onto the walls and all the stuff they do within this simple mechanic is just like perfect. And it's a hard game, but it doesn't feel like a chore. And I think the biggest thing that put that game over the top for me was its story and the way that it tells that story. And like the entire game is just a metaphor for mental health and dealing with anxiety and stress and depression, and just like it really made me think about my life and how I've coped with stress and stuff in the past. I think in particular there was a really dark stretch in my life after Matt and John, after like leaving college with you guys, where I was just in a really dark place for a long time. And I this game made me think about those times and how I could have dealt with them better then and how I can deal with that stuff now. And so for that reason, like Celeste was like a lock for my game of the year. It is one of the best games I've ever played. I love the music, love the gameplay, and just like that integration of the story and the message that it has is just like really beautiful to me. So that was a slam dunk of a pick for me, and one of the best games I've ever played.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well done. Yep.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said. Yeah.
Yeah.